Hey, welcome back and thanks for tuning in to another edition of Field Hockey Canada Field Notes. Well, the summer is almost over, as we can tell by the little bit of rain falling here at UBC in Vancouver. And our national team athletes have been quite busy over the last couple of months, but there's one reason why they've been able to deal with their hectic schedule so well. I'll let you in on the secret. That's because they are superheroes. Yes, you heard me right. They are superhuman. They wear spandexy uniforms, but that's not the only reason why we consider them superheroes. They're getting ready to compete in one of the coolest tournaments out there. It's called World League. It's considered and serves as an Olympic qualifier for Rio 2016 and has a great name. Okay, so Danny, I've determined that to compete in World League, you have to be a superhero and you need a superpower. So what is yours and why?
I'd have to say I'd like to be able to manipulate time, because then you could, like, if you mess up on the field, you could rewind and just redo your move and beat the player. Or then in everyday life, like, you could extend your snooze in the morning by just slowing down time, especially before those early morning practices.
Another question, if you had to pick one of your teammates to be the Hulk, who's got that temper?
No one really has a temper, but I think just from watching the way that Kaylin plays, I feel like you could associate her with the Hulk at times.
All right, Coach, we've been talking a little bit about how cool World League is, but it's not only a cool tournament, it's actually pretty important for the program. Tell me a little bit about what it is and why it's so important.
Yeah, World League's pretty important because of it really represents an Olympic qualification opportunity for us. World League 3 is that tournament, but to get to World League 3, you got to get to World League 2, and to get to World League 2, you got to get through World League 1, and only way through World League 1 is to win it.
And how excited are you to finally get into that official Olympic qualification process?
Yeah, it's really exciting. Really the past 3 years have been building up to this, and so to actually get into the big games that are starting to count and that really make the decision of whether we get to go or not, it's exciting.
Team's ready. You've been getting ready for 3 years. What have you learned about yourself and the team in that time?
I mean, we're still a pretty young team, but I think there's now a core group of girls who have been around since probably 3 or 4 years ago, since our last Olympic qualification, and we've really matured and grown as a group, and just having international experience, it's invaluable.
Every tournament is a stepping stone to the next, and that's how we plan. Obviously along the way there's some key tournaments like the Commonwealth Games and now World League 1 for us that give us an opportunity to measure our progress in a real-time event. So yeah, definitely a sequential approach.
All right, last question. You've been to Guadalajara before for the Pan Ams. You're going back for World League 1. What do you like about the city? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, the facility there that we competed at Pan Ams was really nice. The turf, I remember, was pretty good, and the stadium was nice, so hopefully we'll get some crowds out. And I'm excited for the sun, but I'm a little nervous because I think Guadalajara in the beginning of September could be pretty hot, but it'll be nice to get out of the rain.
All right, last question. If you had a superpower, now this is World League, it sounds like a superheroes tournament. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Wow. I don't know, maybe secrecy.
It's a good one. It's working right now, as I can see.
Exactly, it's working on you.
All right, good luck.
No worries, thanks Shahid.
The women head to Mexico to take part in World League 1 in September. The men have already qualified for World League 2, which happens early in 2015. World League 3 happens in the summer of 2015. Let's hope both of our national teams are there and both can qualify for the Olympics. Thanks again for tuning in to Field Hockey Canada Field Notes. Head over to fieldhockey.ca and follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all our national teams and programs.